10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, the star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
Yeah. 5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. And if you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday to everybody out there listening to the sound of my voice on YouTube. Appreciate you guys for popping back in. For those that don't know, it is yours truly, the Ace.
Ain't no thing like me except me.
As our New York Yankees are trying to get back in the win column versus the Detroit Tigers. Both teams are sitting at 6-4. The Yankees dropped game 1 of the series last night, or early afternoon, I should say. Trying to get back into the win column against one of the best pitchers in the league in Tariq Skubal. Got a lot to talk about before we get started, but I do want to give a shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe as we are on the road to 2K. Also, hit that notification button so you'll be notified whenever your boy goes live for anything New York Yankees related, anything movie related, anything New York Giants related. I got you guys covered. Savius is in the building as always. Savius is the first person in the house. I don't think no one can beat Savius as the first person in here. He's in here every single day. First person in the house. Shout out to you, says, what up, Ace? We need to win badly today. Derek Jeter says the same thing. The captain agrees. We need to win today. Brandon, thanks for popping in. What's up, dude? Kidder Kid is in the building. Thank you for popping in. My guy NFE from the Strike Zone is in the house. I know he's calling the game too, so make sure you guys go check him out. Show him some love. Nosebleed section, what up, dude? Showing support while I work. Have a good show. I appreciate you. Hopefully you don't get in trouble at work. Carl, thanks for popping in. This is good afternoon from Australia, Europe. Thank you for popping in, man. Hopefully the weather over there is a lot better than it is over here in VA. We have a shitty day, but it looks like a better day over there in Detroit today, as it was snowing there. Mad Steve says, let's go Yankees. Carl also says, Aaron Judge goes deep today. Mad Steve agrees, says, here comes the Judge. Norma, thanks for popping in. How you doing, girl? Says, let's do this. What up, everybody? Sam, thanks for popping in. Says, we need the W today. Hard Rock was the Yankees has the Yankees as the underdog. We'll see what happens. And Paula rounds off everybody. Thank you guys for popping in. You guys are incredible. Big game for the Yankees today. It is. We're going against a really good pitcher. Now, granted, Tariq Skubal is scuffling right now, at least to start. But hopefully we're not a get-right game for him. Let's continue to pile on to his bad start of the season. And let's go New York Yankees. So, no Cody Bellinger today. Apparently, Cody Bellinger has stomach virus? Not a stomach virus. Food poisoning is what I meant to say. Apparently, he has food poisoning. You can't make this shit up. First, Cody Bellinger had a bad back. Now he's got food poisoning. What is going on over there in the Yankee locker room? So, he's scratched from today's game. But luckily for us, Trent Grisham has stepped up exponentially and is continuing to get that playing time. Let's go. Matthew, what up, man? Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter, who's your pick at number 3 for the Giants and Ace Avenue? I'm going to tell you this. I'm still going Shador Sanders. I'm sorry, man. I've been saying this. I'm not I'm not straying away from what I've said the entire time. I'm still going Shedeur Sanders because the Giants need a good young quarterback, man. I think Shedeur is great. I love his mechanics. I love his pocket presence. Like, we need to stop fucking around. Like, get yourself a potential future franchise quarterback. But I also do feel like the Giants are in a good position to draft either a quarterback or a generational type player in either Carter or Hunter. So we'll see what happens. You know what my dream scenario would be? Draft Hunter, and then Shedeur falls. You trade back into the first round and get him. That might be a little too much to ask. Here comes the Tigers taking the field. You guys know what time it is. This game is about to get underway.
And here we go.
Big Blue Wrecking Crew, thanks for popping in. Here's the lineup for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Paul Goldschmidt is leading things off, playing first base, followed by Ben Rice DHing today. Right behind him is the captain, number 99, Aaron Judge. Behind him, and we need him to add some protection to the captain, is Jazz Chisholm playing second base. Anthony Volpe's in the 5-hole playing shortstop, followed by Austin Wells. Jason Dominguez is back in the lineup, batting from the right side, followed by Trent Grisham, and rounding things off is Oswald Peraza. Carlos Carrasco getting his second start but third outing of the year, going against a really good reigning Cy Young Award-winning pitcher. It's going to be a tough one today for our New York Yankees, but we'll see if they can get it done. The lineup for the Tigers: Malloy, Carpenter, Green, Torkelson, Keith, McKinstry, Dingler, Sweeney, and Javier Baez rounding things off. Those are the lineups for both teams. Put down in the comment section before the game gets started which Yankees getting that first hit. Let's go Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt got to get us started, man. Would love for Goldie to get us started. Let's say Goldie with a double. I'd love that. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. We are on the road to 2K. See if we can get to 8. The goal is 1870. Let's get to 1870. Tariq Scoble on the bump. First pitch to Paul Goldschmidt coming out swinging. 0-1. Are the Yankees playing on? No, we're not playing on draft day one. Nope. And I don't know if I'm gonna cover the draft. If I could find somebody to do it, it's hard to do by yourself. Goldschmidt hits that up the middle, base hit. Called the first base hit, but wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. But we'll take it. Runner on first, nobody out for Ben Rice. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Good piece of hitting by Goldie. Goldie does hit lefties very well. A good reason why we got him, and hence why he's at the top of the order. First pitch to Ben Rice in there for a ball. 1 ball, no strike count. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get to 50. We get to 50 likes. I will gift away a membership to the 21 in the building. Appreciate you guys. The 1-0 to Rice. Runner on first. In there for a strike. 1-1. Jacob, what up, man? Says the number 1 mod, the numero uno mod has arrived. Appreciate you, my dude. Jacob, do me a favor. Drop the link to become a member. I appreciate you. The 1-1 to Rice. Rice hits this up the middle. Base hit. Back-to-back singles for the New York Yankees. You can't ask for a better start than that. Brings up the captain, number 99, Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT.
Thank you, Jacob, for dropping the link. I appreciate you. That's why you want to start the game. Pressure on Scoble already. Come on, Cap. First pitch to Judge. Ball. Misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. A 3-run home run would be amazing for Judge to start off with. Norma's clapping it up. She loves it. That's right, Norma. Appreciate you. What's up, Armani? Thanks for popping in. The 1-0. Ball outside. Yo, what's up? Let's go Yankees is what Armani says. Appreciate you guys. Good hitters count here. Come on, Judge. Look for your pitch and drive it. The 2-0 from Scoble to Judge. Both of these guys on the thumbnail in there for a strike. Ooh. He gave you a hanging slider, Judge, and he takes it. You got to come out aggressive, my dude. Does have a good average versus Scoble. 2 doubles and 2 home runs and 6 hits and 14 at-bats. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Come on, Cap. Bloodman, what up? It's a sub ace. Let's fucking go, Judge. Judge calls time. Two balls, 2 strike count. Jazz is on deck. Drop those Judge emojis in the chat if you guys all remember. Let's go. Here's the 2-2. Aaron Judge down on strikes. Swing and a miss. Come on, man. The first pitch, look, good hitters, every at-bat are only going to get 1 good pitch to hit. Aaron Judge had his right down the middle on that hanging slider, 2-0, and took it. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Oh, that Jazz. Ah! First pitch to Jazz. Ball misses low. Did not go around. 1 ball, no strike count. Jazz has got to start being patient. He's been striking out way too much for my liking. He's got to be patient. Make sure you guys hit that like button if it's your first time to the channel. Hit that subscribe. The 1-0. Ball misses low. Imagine if a dual Carter's reaction if he goes number 3 Giants because he grew up as an Eagles fan. Did I hear about the Browns? What about them? Two balls, no strike count. Thank you, John, for hitting that like button. Appreciate you guys. A good 2-0 count here. Back-to-back 2-0 count. See if Jazz can come through here. The pitch, Jazz hit on the ground. Back to the pitcher who bobbles it, throws the first, and gets out number 2. Runners do advance. Here's Anthony Volpe. He's going to take a 2-out hit to get these runs home. They want Hunter at number 2, so that means Cam 1, Hunter 2. Doesn't surprise me. That means Shador can go number 3 to the Giants. We'll see what happens. First pitch to Volpe. Foul. 0-1. Come on, Anthony. The 0-1. Couldn't hold up on that one. 0-2. This is what's frustrating with the Yankees. You get 2 on, no outs. And it's like you can't even get the ball out the infield. Like, come on, guys. Like, you're only gonna get so many opportunities to jump on a guy like Tariq Scoble. You had an opportunity with 2 on, nobody away. Here's the 0-2. Volpe fouls that away, stays alive. Yeah, we did just have Carter. See, here's the thing, though, man. If the Giants get Abdul Carter, that means Kayvon Thibodeau's out of there. So, and that just means to me that entire first draft with Joe Shane, just throw that whole shit in the garbage because it's been terrible. No balls, 2 strike count. Ball outside. Oh, and it's called a strike. Come on, ump. Ball outside, locks up Anthony Volpe. Again, with the bad umpiring. Like, can we stop with this shit? This shit is ridiculous, man. Yesterday's, by the way, man, shout outs to Hector and Grace, who did a great job on their show, Uptown Sports today. They brought up the umpiring stats. The umpire that we had yesterday was the lowest ranked umpire in the league yesterday. He was terrible, and it's picking up right where it started today. Again, man. Again. Yeah, Aziz did leave. So, I mean, you got Brian Burns, you got Kayvon Thibodeau. So those are your guys on the edge. You know what I'm saying? Then Dexter Lawrence should be back. I don't know, man. Like I said, me personally, if it was up to me, I'd go Shador. So the Yankees get 2 on, nobody outs. Get none in. So now it's going to be up to Cookie Carrasco. Malloy, Carpenter, and Green to lead things off here. All right, Carrasco. See if we can get us started here. This shit is like ridiculous, man. Major League Baseball has got to do something about this. This shit is terrible. There we go. Can we? Yeah, I was waiting for that the ad to go away on game day. Like, damn, they playing the hell out of ads. You wonder if we move back because you think we can get Shador 8 or 7? Nah, if we move back, Raiders are gonna take him, I think. First pitch from Carrasco. Ball misses low, but it's called a strike. Another miss by the umpire, 0-1. The 0-1. Ball misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1. Cut on and missed. 1-2. Gentry's pretty good, though. So, we're going to see. I mean, yeah, that's what it comes down to, man. Human error is a big part. Referees, they make mistakes. Referees, umpires, they make mistakes. The 1-2. That's why you got ball misses. That's why you got to have a challenge system to be able to back them up. Like, it's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know, Matthew, but it does seem like we get the shit end of the calls more often than not. Now, maybe it's because I'm just calling the Yankee game, so I'm seeing it more. The 2-2 paints the bottom of the zone, but doesn't get the call. Oh, now a late call. What is the umpire doing? He waited, then called a strike 3. What the? Bro, can we get him out of here? Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold up. I'm gonna count it. Wait. I'm gonna count it. I rewound it, right? I'm gonna count it. See how long it took. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds to call that strike. That's terrible. Almost 5 seconds to call a strike? You want to talk about slowing the pace of the game? That's it right there. You can shave off 5 seconds from almost every inning if this umpire steps it up. The 1-0. Foul. Here's the 1-1. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the defense for the Yankees. Dominguez, Grisham, Judge in the outfield. Peraza, Volpe, Jazz, and Goldschmidt in on the infield with Wells behind the plate. That's right, OG. Smash that like button. Here's the 1-2. Ball. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Do I think Shedeur is better than Cam? I think he does things better than Cam. That's hit. Popped up. And on the infield, Volpe is under it. He's there. Makes the catch. I think they both have different skill sets. It's going to be hard to tell who's better. And it's something that I think the competition between them is going to be good for the NFL, especially with them both coming out at the same time. Cam's probably going number 1. When it comes down to it, from what I've seen, Cam Ward's got the arm strength. He's got the mobility. He's bigger. But here's Green. But Shedeur has the pocket presence, the accuracy, the footwork, the composure, I feel like. So it's like, yeah. I mean, Shedeur is dropping fast. Every year it seems like somebody drops. Every year it seems like without even playing, a quarterback like Jackson Dart rises and a guy like Shedeur Sanders is dropping. The 0-1. Bow to the 40 people in the building. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys smash that like button. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss, gets him down on strikes. That was exactly the inning that we needed with that was exactly the inning that we needed from Cookie. Trey, what up, man? Dropping that like at work, appreciate you. Who's better, Skeens or Scooble? Oh. For now, I would say Scooble. You got to realize Skeens is he's entering his 2nd year. But for now, I'm going to give Scooble the benefit of the doubt. Sean thinks Ward's better. Okay. I mean, yeah, he's got the stronger arm. You know what I'm saying? He's, he can do more. He can run. But I do think that Shedeur is more pro ready though. Shedeur is Andy Dalton. I'm not going that far. In his pro day though, he did have some zip on the ball though, and he was throwing pretty well. So we'll see. But like I said, I'm a fan of Shedeur Sanders. That's what it comes down to. I would love to see Shedeur Sanders as a New York Giant. If it doesn't work, typical Giant shit. But let me tell you this. If it's me, I'm going Shedeur at 3. I'm sorry. The lineup needs more star power. Well, you got to realize we're going to be getting Giancarlo Stanton back. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Anthony Santana would have been perfect for this lineup. I'm not sold on Santana. I'm really not. Like, he could, whatever start he's getting off to in Toronto. I wasn't the biggest fan of Santana because for what he's worth, Santana's going to be a glorified DH in about 2 years. We don't need another one of those because we got Aaron Judge that's probably going to be locking in a DH role like in the future. Ward's Jalen Hurts, we'll see. I mean, Jalen Hurts with a stronger arm, we'll see. Look, I see the appeal for both quarterbacks. If the Giants traded up and got Cam Ward, you're not going to hear me complain. I think we're in a good position here. Either we're going to get ourselves a good quarterback or a stud player, best player available. So I think the Giants at 3 are in a good position. So we'll see what happens. Here's Austin Wells. That's called a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
The 0-1. Wells cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. You got Shedeur Sanders going to the Saints at 9. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's going to fall far, to be honest with you. But I just don't understand how kids can't play the game. They can't, and then all of a sudden their stock is dropping. It's crazy. The 0-2. Wells, nope. The umpire calls time, telling Scooby he's got to look at Wells. The 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ball. Trey says Ward is better right now. Shedeur has some maturing to do in his opinion. Look, I understand. I will acknowledge that Ward might be the better quarterback now, but I just like Shedeur more. The 1-2. Wells hits that on a ground foul. Liking somebody more doesn't necessarily mean that I think he's better. Who would the Titans pick at 1? I think it's going to be Cam Ward. Hit that like, guys. 25 likes away from 50. We get to 50, I'll give away a membership. Let's get it. The 1-2. Wells down on strikes. This is why you got to get on. This is why you got to get on a quarterback like Schoolboy early when you had the opportunities, because you never know when you're going to have another opportunity to do it. Sweet Dreams, what up? Says, hey. First pitch to Jason Dominguez, misses high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Sam says both would be good. I can only imagine. The 1-0. Dominguez fouls that away. Both will be good quarterbacks. I can only imagine how good the Canes would have been if they had a Heisman receiver. I think the Canes' best receiver was Restrepo. I don't know how to pronounce that name. The 1-1. That's hit. Shallow right field. The right fielder's coming in for it. 2 away. Tropics, what up, man? Says, okay, like what inning are we in and stuff? It's bad luck when it's on ESPN. We are in the 2nd inning, top of the 2nd. This game just got started. Is Shiloh going to the NFL? If he does, very, very late, I'm assuming. Shedeur has better potential in the long run, is what Trey says. I think so, too. Here's Trent Grisham. He's been super hot for us lately. Big swing and a miss. 0-1. Thank you, Norma. Who will be the first to trade up and trade down, in your opinion, in the draft? It might be the Giants. I don't know. We'll see. I hope not. The 0-1. Ball out. Ooh, that was a strike. This umpire is back to being shit. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Ace, the problem is teams don't want to deal with Dion looking over Shedeur. I mean, I don't think Dion's got a lot to worry about, bro. He's got to worry about his own team, stuff like that. I don't think it's much of a concern as people are trying to make it out to be. 1 ball, 2 strike count after that foul ball. All right, so here's Cody Bellinger, right? Out for today with food poisoning. Did miss Friday and Saturday's game with the stiff back. So this guy has got a little bit of a string of bad luck for Bellinger here. 1 ball, 2 strike count to Grisham. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. 2 away. No, I'm sorry. That ends the inning. I forgot Wells, Dominguez, and Grisham. We're talking about football, so I'm kind of locked into that right now. I do appreciate you guys, man. Schoolboy mows us down that inning. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys haven't done so, make sure you guys hit that subscribe to the Ace Avenue. For your sports, movies, and more, subscribe to yours truly. I'm working on a movie review today. I'm not going to let you guys know which one it is, but I will be dropping it. It's been one that a lot of people have requested from me. So I went to see something last night. And I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and do it. This is the only undefeated hat, Ramirez. Yes, it is. So I put it on for the Yankees to have good luck. This is the only undefeated fitted hat. The gray All-Star one is 2-1. This one is 2-0. The gray and blue spring training is 1-1. The purple is 0-2, and the blue hat, the blue All-Star hat is 0-1. Yeah, bro. Only time will tell with these kids. Here's the thing when it comes to football and any pick, right? With baseball too, right? Any hype, any prospect can miss. There are just so many things that X's and O's and stats will tell you. One of the biggest things is how bad the player wants it. I want players on my team that want to be great, that want to achieve the pinnacle, which is win championships and be legendary, right? That's hard to judge on paper when you're evaluating young talent. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, with the Yankees, we've missed out on a lot of prospects, no doubt. But also, no doubt, prospects go somewhere else for us, and then they do well. It happens, but you can't harp on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you hit it, sometimes you miss. The Yankees aren't the only team that misses on players. It happens a lot. You love the hat stat. I'm gonna try to keep up with it as much as I can. As much as I remember, at least. All right, Carrasco back out there. First pitch is hit. Right center field is going back, and that's going to be that should be a ground rule double. It hit off the top. That's going to be a double regardless. What's up, MNY? Long time no see, my dude. What's up, bro? Leadoff double. for Torkelson. Brings up Keith. Wicks one, what up, says, dude, Titans are probably going with Cam Ward from is what at least what all things are looking at right now. So the Tigers looking to strike first here. Yankees trying to avoid their second series loss of the season. Hit that like, guys. Make sure you guys sub up. First pitch is hit on the ground. That's going to bounce over the head of Jazz. That's going to be a base hit. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. Judge got that in really quickly. Good job by Aaron Judge. Back-to-back base hits. Yankees are in trouble here early, especially against a good pitcher. This is not boding well. This is not boding well for us. 2 on, nobody out here. Bottom of the second. Tigers looking to get on the board here. Here's Zach McKinstry. We need a strikeout. First pitch, way outside. 1 ball, no strike count. I look back to that first inning. You had 2 on, nobody out with Aaron Judge. You got to get runs in against a good pitcher like Scoble. And the Yankees absolutely squandered their chance. I just felt like going into this series, the Tigers are hot right now. Yesterday was a must-win because you're going against Scoble, and this feels like a get-right game for him. Tropics, what up, man? Says, well, that's game. Nah, it's still far from over, bro. It's never game over in the second inning, bro. The 2-0. That's in there for a strike. 2-1. Dingler's on deck. The 2-1. That's hit deep right center field. Judge makes the catch. What a catch by Judge. Can we get some better camera work here? And that's going to get the runner in from third. Tigers strike with a sac fly. Aaron Judge saved probably, well, 1 run came in. Probably saved another run. What a catch by the captain. One to nothing. Trey says, being an O's fan, he felt a certain way about losing Santander. Yeah, I knew you would, man. I knew you would. First pitch, foul, 0-1. Tropics, ain't nobody trying to bet you, man. Why would you bet somebody that you don't know? Because, like, let's say hypothetical situation, right? Let's say I take that bet, right? And then all of a sudden the Yankees come back and win. You're dipping out. You're not paying nobody. Come on, you know damn well you haven't paid anybody that you've made bets with online. Let's not do that. All right, if we can get in with only the 1 run, that'd be great. No balls, 1 strike count. Val says Yankees have to limit runs today. Absolutely. Long look by Carrasco. Pitch clock down to 5, 4, 3. Here's the 0-1 in there for a strike. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. The pitch hit up the middle. Base hit. Cookie's getting crushed right now. Three hits in the inning. When you got an 0-2 count, you can't leave that breaking ball right in the middle of the plate. You have to get that on the outside. Here's Trey Sweeney. Do I think Tyler Warren goes to the Jets? I have no idea what the Jets are going to do, to be honest with you. Yeah, we got to stop the bleeding now, Val. Not a good inning. First pitch is popped up. Foul. Sure, we'll see what happens. Scuba's gonna deal some heat today. Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, he's a good pitcher. Got off to a slow start. He's going to. You can't keep a good pitcher like that down. As that's hit back to Cookie. This could be 2. Gets a double play. 1-6-3 double play is exactly what we needed. Limited the damage on that one. Only got 1. Let's get the bats back going. Let's get the bats back up. Let's go. Peraza, Goldschmidt, and Rice due up. This is where we missed Garrett Cole. I mean, look, at this point, I'll take Luis Hill, back. So, needed that double play. Avoided the huge inning right there. So they got one via the sac fly. Let's go. Hit that like button, guys. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. We got 50 people in the building. Only 32 likes. Let's get that like up. What's up, Ken? Thanks for popping in. We get to 50 likes. Now we'll gift away a membership. Schmidt is coming back. So we are getting some reinforcements. Here's the thing, man. This is why no Yankee fans should really be panicking, right? We're getting reinforcements back sooner rather than later. Should have saved Rodon for this one. Nah, that's just how it worked out, man. Where do I see Travis Hunter going? From some of the latest reports, he might be going number 2. He's definitely going top 3. He's a top 3 type player. He's probably either going 2 or 3. Ken is the man, Sean. He is the man. Joanne, what's up? Says our pitching is trash. LOL, Rodon getting paid $27 million a year to be bad. I wouldn't even say he was bad yesterday. If you don't look at this just the stat line. First of all, he got shitted on by a bad call by the umpire and an error. First pitch to Peraza is popped up. Peraza wasted no time. Fly out to right field, and right fielder makes the catch. Nah, all things considered, Rodon didn't pitch bad yesterday. If you actually watch the game, you had a bad call by the umpire that should have been strike 3. The inning continues. Then it goes to a 3-run home run. Then a ball's hit on the ground to Cabrera. Cabrera boots it. Now he did walk 2 guys. But nah, I'm not going to say he was terrible yesterday. I'm not even a Rodon guy. Here's Goldschmidt, called strike. I'm not even I don't even go to bat for Rodon like that. But I got to admit, it was terrible umpiring yesterday, and he kind of got just a couple bad breaks, didn't go his way. Ball, 1-1. But if you feel like he's getting paid like an ace, he should step up. I understand. You got to look, I'm going to agree with you when I say this. He's getting paid a lot of money. You got to step up, even if circumstances are terrible. You got to step up. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. Umpire was bad on both sides. It was. But they also came back to haunt us with that 3-run home run, is what I'm saying. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goldschmidt fouls that away, stays alive. Yanks defense has to help their pitch route. I mean, the defense hasn't been terrible so far to start. We've had a couple of ones. I'm not disagreeing with you, Joanne. I just said the umpire was bad on both sides. What do you want me to say? What more do you want me to say? The 1-2, ball outside. Okay, first things first, the umpiring throughout Major League Baseball has been shit. Not just on both sides. It's been shit regardless. This is why the ABS system needs to be here. You need a checks and balance system, man. These umpires, they're terrible. Goldschmidt fouls that away. Still 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. Goldschmidt hits this. Center field, 2 away. Here's Ben Rice. Look at what you're talking about. First of all, you're not going to tell me what to say. I'm my own person. This is my channel. It's as simple as that, right? You're judging it based on 10 games in the season. You don't think the Yankees are going to win 90 games? That's up to you. If you don't think that, that's on you. The pitch to Rice. Rice grounds out. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Yeah, we got somebody that's just complaining in the building. You guys know how that works. You guys know some people have no lives. You guys know how the trolls are. Like, they're not even that good at trolls. That's how it is. You guys know that's how it is. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But to just come in here and say, oh, it's off of 10 games? Like, come on, man. It's as simple as this. Joanne, if you don't like what you see, don't watch. Don't root for the team. Why are you subjectifying yourself to it if you're just going to be as negative as you're going to be? OG, what up? Says Dominguez, big home run incoming. And if he called that today, okay, we'll see what happens. Hit that sub, guys. We are on the road to 2K. Look, regardless of what anybody wants to think, it's 10 games into the season. It's way too early to judge a team this early. It really is. It's way too early to judge a team 10 games in. We need to learn how to spend money properly. Okay. So what's the solution then? How would you have spent money then? Instead of complaining, what would you have done? So what would you have done? I want to know your opinion. Legit. What would you have done if you since you know better than the guys that are, getting paid millions to do this. So what would you have done? All right. Cookie Carrasco back out there. Baez, Malloy, and Carpenter due up. First pitch to Baez. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. You don't know? Okay. I mean, seems like you're very opinionated on the negative stuff, but you don't have an opinion on what we should have done? The 1-0. Ball outside. 2 balls, no strike count. The 2-0. The pitch. Check swing, but it's called a strike. 2-1. Oh, nah, they're not bothering me, Armani, at all. I'm just asking. I'm asking them questions. I just want to see where their head is at. I want to see what type of people I'm dealing with. I want to see if they're going to have good points, because there are people that control but have good points, and I'll agree with some of them. But then there are just people that are just being negative for the sake of being negative. Jazz Chisholm is not leading the league in strikeouts, but he is up there, though. The 3-1. He's up there. Somebody dropped the stat yesterday, and he's not leading the league. And that's a leadoff walk. See, the thing about it is, when it comes to the channel, right, you're going to get trolls like this. You're going to get people like Joanne that come in here. I'll try to give everybody a fair shot because, he's not. Look it up. He's up there, but he's not leading the league. But he's up there, though. First pitch is hit on the ground, foul. No balls, 1 strike count. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1 in there for a strike. 0-2. We need a double play here. Let's go. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. Big strikeout right there. Joanne says we're not winning 90 games without Stanton. Well, good thing that Stanton and Hill are coming back, so. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. Here's Carpenter. First pitch, ball outside. You will always get people like Tropics for Gossip. That's probably Treller. I mean, you know, you got to... You deal with the trolls. You deal with the trolls. Stanton might miss the whole season. When his last update was actually pretty positive, we won't know. We got to see. That's hit on the ground. Could be 2. Nope. Goldschmidt bobbles it, but he does go to first and get the out. Robert, what up? Says, haters will always hate. So much hate in the world. Very sad. To each his own. I pity the people that just want to be negative for no reason. That's not me. That was last season. This isn't this season. You think we should get Trevor Bauer? Wouldn't hurt. Trevor Bauer, I don't think he's coming back in the league, man. I think he's blackballed. Foul. I don't think we will ever see Trevor Bauer back in the league. The 0-1. Foul. 0-2. Come on, let's strike him out. Let's go. To the 61 people in the building, I do appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Ken says he's negative when it comes to cold weather, and we have ourselves a cold day here in VA. Ball misses outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit right on the line, right to Peraza to end the inning. All right, Joanne, you've mostly been negative, right? I'm going to give you a chance here because I like to give everybody a fair chance. Give me something positive that you've liked so far about these New York Yankees. I'm going to work with you here. I can tell people want you gone, but I'm going to work with you. I'm going to give you a fair shot. Give me something positive because you've mostly been negative. You think that you're being real, but you've mostly been negative, right? Which, you know, you're entitled to feel how you feel. Everybody's entitled to how they feel. But I do want to know, give me something positive that you've liked so far. Because you're just saying Peraza and Cabrera, so everybody's bums. I just want to know, like, give me something positive that you've liked so far. Travis, what's up? Need a Yankee hit. Riley Green hit, and the Yankees plus 5.5 for 100. That's tough. We have Aaron Judge. That's kind of okay. Fair. That's fair, and you did what I asked. But for the sake of this conversation, give me one more positive, right? Because that's kind of obvious. That's like saying everybody. That's like saying everybody likes French fries, man. That's just so. That's an easy one. Give me another one though. Give me another positive. Trey always got to go at Theo. You know what? I can name something positive. Judge has 6 home runs already this year. Oh, I mean, everybody knows Judge is going to be a positive. Definitely. Volpe might have a breakout year. I could agree with that. That's something that I've been wanting to. That's something that I've been wanting this kid to break out so far. You know what I'm saying? He's off to a good start. The thing with Anthony Volpe, like I said, he's got to open up that stance more, go to right field. But you know, I take that. Thank you, Joanne, for your. That's another positive. Appreciate that. All right, well, here's the captain. Speaking of Aaron Judge, here he is.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Ball outside, 2 balls, no strike count. Max Fried has also been a positive so far this year. Like I said, guys, it's early, man. There's no need for anybody to panic. Theo says he's also been the 2-0 and therefore strike. Theo says Fried has also looked good. Peraza can break out the MLB, just take his ass to a regular job. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Look, I would like Peraza to break out. I'm not even saying, that I sent. Here's the thing, right? I would like Peraza to break out. I really would, but I'm not asking for him to be like some superstar or stuff like that. Win a job, man. As Aaron Judge fouls that back, because I do agree with what Joanne was saying. Like Peraza's lost the job every step of the way. I would like for him to be able to win a job, but at the same time too, with these young Yankees, they got to be afforded the opportunities. The same thing like Volpe did to be able to develop at this level. The 2-2. Aaron Judge hits this center field. The center fielder's under it. He just missed it. Makes the catch. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Our lineup is good and bad at the same time. I mean, you got to perform at the end of the day. We are struggling against lefties. That's another thing. But yeah, I mean, every lineup has their ups and downs. You also got to realize it's 10 games in. First pitch to Jazz, way high. 1 ball, no strike count. But that's why you need another righty bat. When Giancarlo Stanton comes back, he'll provide that right-handed bat that we desperately need against the lefty. The 1-0. Foul. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Jazz Chisholm. Second in stolen bases. The 1-1. Ball high. 1-1. The 2-1. Ball. Good take right there. That actually could have been a strike. 3-1. All right, you got a good hitters count here. Look for your pitch, Jazz. If I'm Scooble, you got a waste pitch. He's probably going slider in the outside corner. Jazz does get antsy. Here's the 3-1. Called strike. Sinker at the top of the zone. Jazz doesn't like the call, but that's a good pitch. Jazz, that caught the zone, man. Get back in the box, bro. Everything Jazz swings at. I mean, look, I say this all the time, man. I want Jazz to become more of a slap hitter. Stop trying to swing for the fences the entire time. He doesn't like that call, but that's a strike. Good frame by the catcher. Matt says he's not asking for Peraza to be a superstar. Here's the 3-2, the payoff pitch. Jazz fouls that away, stays alive. You're not asking for to be a superstar. You want to be a good role player for us? Yeah, I mean, sometimes you need that. Sometimes you just need a good, solid role player. The 3-2. Jazz spoils that. Foul. Hit that like, guys. 7 likes away from 50. I'll gift away a membership. The 3-2. Jazz hit on the ground. Weekly back to the pitcher, and he flips a good play by Scooble right there. Good play by Scooble. Nice flip right there. 2 away. Here's Anthony Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis in the chat. Look, I said it before, I'll say it again. That first inning, you have to get on the board early against a guy like Scooble before he gets locked in. Pitch count is manageable. Ball in the dirt. He's at 53. But like I said, I already said this. Going into this game, this felt like a get-right game for Tariq Scooble. And so far, he's good through 4. 2 hits out of those first 2 batters. Outside of that, he shut down the lineup. The 1-0. Volpe hits this on the ground. This is going to end the inning. Throws a third. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully, Carrasco can keep it close and the bats can maybe get to the bullpen. Because this is going to be a tough one. So, Jazz is struggling. He is. Because he's trying to hit everything over the fence. Jazz just needs to be more patient. That's what it comes down to. But see, here's what's frustrating, right? Jazz, there have been a couple of calls that have, like, a couple of days ago where that ball was extremely low on Jazz and he struck out on. I could see, you know, him when he's trying to be patient, him getting frustrated, but you have to stay with it. You have to be patient. We aren't winning this game. You knew it since yesterday. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's not over till it's over. Jazz needs to fall. Come on. Come on, kid. Chill out, bro. Fifth starter versus the top pitcher. I mean, that's just how the matchups fell. So far, Carrasco's been okay through 3. We're gonna see if he could hold us down, keep us in here. We are one like from 1870. I mean, I'm sorry, 1 subscriber away from 1870. You guys have been amazing today. Jazz is who he is. He always takes big swings. I feel like his game should be speed versus the long ball. 2 subscribers away from 1870. All right, Carrasco back out there. Torkelson, Keith, and McKinstry. Torkelson punishes this deep to left center field, and that's out of here. 2-0 ball game. Torkelson's got him twice. 2-0 ball game. Takes the first pitch, yard. OG says smash that like. Hanging breaking ball. Takes it to the deepest part of the park. Out of there. Can't hang a breaking ball. First pitch to Keith. Called strike. That's where that breaking ball should have been. On the corner right there. Painted the corner on that one. The 0-1. Ball misses low. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. The pitch hit on the ground, right to Jazz. Jazz fields, fires, gets him 1 away. I will be live, same start time for the finale of the series. Hopefully, the Yankees can crawl back in this game and make it a rubber match tomorrow. Here's McKinstry. Sack fly his last at bat. First pitch, way outside. 1 ball, no strike count. 3 home runs in 11 games this season is Torkelson. He had 10 home runs in 92 games last year. The 1-0. Hit, foul. Texas, what up, man? Says he doesn't want to play in 20-degree weather today. It's 20 degrees by you? That's crazy work. It's April. The 1-1. In there for a strike. Doesn't get the call in the outside corner. 2-1. The 2-1 is hit deep right field. 3-0. All right, start warming somebody up. Do me a favor, though, Joanne, right? Just wait a little bit until I say it in the chat. There's nothing I can do. YouTube is behind. We're probably seeing it at the same time, but by the time you do it, you know. So just do me a slight favor. Just wait a tick or two. Ball misses high. The 1-0. Called strike. That should have been a ball. 1-1. 20 degrees is fatal is what Texas says. Yo, I can imagine. So what's it going to be like when the sun goes down? Y'all might be hitting in the single digits. The 1-1. That's crushed deep to left field. Another 3 home runs given up in the inning by Carrasco. All right, get him out. Yeah, this one could be done. This dude gives up back-to-back home runs. Dingler with a dinger. Oh. Oh, well. Here's Trey Sweeney. And these are like bombs off him, too. Sweeney now hits this. I just expect that to be gone. Center fielder's under it, makes the catch. Well, Yankees, it's not looking so good for us today. You Ain't Hooper says we need a trade. It's too early for you to be making trades, man. I wouldn't mind one now, but knowing what we know from the Yankees, we know they're not going to make a trade this early. And for what? What are you looking for? What exactly are you looking for, You Ain't Hooping? Nice movie reviews too, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. I got a movie review I'll be dropping today. In there for a strike. Bow says, how about a ground ball this inning? The 0-1. And on the ground, foul. Well, terrible outing here by Cookie Carrasco this inning. Yankees in trouble here. You want Warren as a 5th starter? Very possible that he might get that shot. But only when Clark Schmidt comes back. Obviously, the only reason Carrasco and Warren are both in the lineup at the same time is because due to injuries. But once Clark Schmidt gets back, I wouldn't mind. I think the Cookie Carrasco experiment is done. I'm all for cutting him. Ball. 2-2. He can't go down. He doesn't have any options. But I'm all for cutting him. So, what is happening? 3 home runs in an inning. You're not going to win that way. Especially when you're going against a Cy Young pitcher on the other side. The 2-2. Ball misses outside. 3-2. A great philosopher, once known as DMX, said this. Here we go again. Same old shit, dog. Just a different day. The 3-2. Foul. Swung at ball 4. Yankees getting a taste of their own medicine is what Bow says. Hit that like, guys. We are 2 likes away from 50 and 2 subscribers away from 1870. The 3-2. The pitch. Hit on the ground, up the middle, right at Jazz. Fires, gets him 2 away. Scoop was literally laughing in the dugout. I mean, we don't know that he's laughing at the Yankees. There are people out there that are laughing at the Yankees right now. This sucks. But it's still early. Not in this game. I'm talking about in the season. Ken says, any trade for quality starting pitching is going to start with Lombard Jr. and Spencer Jones. Are we willing to move these players? No, I don't think they will. And I don't think so. Now, I was listening to Grace and Hector talk about it earlier today, as far as should the Yankees make a move early before it even gets to the deadline, because that's when everybody's willing to make moves, and that's when the players will become more expensive. But who's out there? But no, Yankees aren't trading George Lombard Jr. They're not trading him. They're not trading Spencer Jones. No, I don't think so. I don't think the Yankees are trading Spencer Jones, to be honest with you, Joanne. If they somehow, I'd entertain it if they were bringing like a Kyle Tucker, but I don't think they're trading Spencer Jones. And George Lombard Jr. is probably untouchable. Silver lining, at least they were only solo home runs. But 3 solo home runs, same thing as the 3-run home run. Wiz says the good thing is it's right in front of us. Oh, here we go again. Same old shit, just a different year, right? That's the last thing we need is Aaron Boone to say. It's way too early for him to start pulling that out. It really is. But I'm going to tell you this, though. When I looked at this schedule, because our schedule is about to get tough soon, right? When I looked at this schedule, this to me was the easy part of the schedule, right? Especially but Detroit, in all fairness, Detroit's coming in hot. And then we're playing the Giants this weekend, who are really good right now. So this is tough. This is going to be tough sledding for the New York Yankees as Austin Wells hits this left field. Makes the catch. Can't even do his drop. Can we have better at-bats, please? Why are we out here just swinging at the first pitch? Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
We are in the top of the fifth. Yankees trail by 4. Ball misses outside. The 1-0. Dominguez gets jammed right to the first baseman, makes the catch. These at-bats are fucking easy. Can you at least make it a little more competitive? Scobel with 3 pitches, 2 outs. No, I don't think they're going to trade Matt. I don't think they're going to trade Kyle Tucker. But if he becomes a free agent, Yankees might be in play on for him next year. Here's Trent Grisham. That should have been called a strike. Doesn't get the call. 1 ball, no strike count. This game is going by quick. It's a little less than an hour, and we're already almost at the halfway point. We've 2 hits to start off the game, nothing since. Tucker's went on $400 million. That's not a lot for a player. That's not a lot for a guy like him, Joanne. That's really not. The 2-0 in there for a strike, 2-1. $400 million is not a lot for a guy like Tucker. The 2-1. Foul. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Did you think $500 million was too much for a guy like Vlad? I thought the years were a little bit too long. Antonio said, let's go Yankees. Ace is the best. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. The 2-2. What's up, Andrew? Thanks for popping in. The 2-2 in the dirt. Yeah, you got to make them work. Trent Grisham, full count. Grace Monroe, what's up? Thanks for popping in. Says, this game sucks. This series sucks. This week sucks. Everything sucks. What a terrible week for our New York Yankees. The 3-2. Grisham fouls this away. I was just talking about you, Grace, and what you guys were talking about, man. Like, people were talking about make a trade early. I was just talking about how you guys were talking about that already. Maybe for some pitching. I don't know, man. Here's the 3-2. Locks him up, down on strikes. Goes down 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I was saying it yesterday. I already knew this game was going to be a tough one. This felt like a get-right game for Tariq Skubal. It really did. Soon as everybody kept talking about Skubal off to a slow start, Yankees can get him. Dude, at times we're get-right series. We're get-right games for everybody. And here's the frustrating thing, right? You had your opportunity in the first inning to jump on him early and get some momentum. A hit by Goldschmidt, a hit by Rice. Those have been our only 2 hits in the game. Aaron Judge strikes out. Jazz grounds out. Volpe gets called out on a bullshit strike. So it's like you can't, the ball doesn't even leave the infield after you have 2 on, nobody out. Yet again, the New York Yankees situational at-bats suck. They suck. It's terrible. Who do you put it on? You can't put it on Aaron Boone. The guy's got to perform. It's as simple as that. It's frustrating, no doubt. Stream is freezing a little bit. Stream is freezing a little bit. Let's see if it fixes itself. Yankees win one game in Detroit because the Giants are tougher. Yeah, the Giants are tougher. Absolutely. The first inning was the ending the score. Exactly. You got it. You have to be able to hit good pitching. I don't know. The internet just glitched right there. Sometimes it does that. Internet just be wonky for no reason. But it didn't cut out. It looked a little low on my end. The 0-1. That's popped up. Right side. Goldschmidt's in foul territory. Good catch by him in foul territory. Here's the thing, right? When you have your opportunities, you have to take advantage of them. Yankees had their opportunity early to get on Scobel early. Squandered it. Bottom of the fifth inning. Yankees trail by 4. Nope. He's not giving up 2 more home runs because he's out of there. Aaron Boone pulled him. Here comes Tim Hill. So Cookie Carrasco's night is done early tonight. All right, let me turn down the bit rate because... turn down the bit rate a little bit, see if that helps. It's not cutting out on y'all end because I'm listening to the stream, but it's peaking over here for me. Could just be the internet glitching a little bit. Sean says Hal should have no limit when it comes to the payroll. I mean, they're gonna operate how they want to operate. Terrible outing by Carrasco. Delulu, what up? Grace says it's a beautiful day outside, yet she's watching this shit. Yeah, I know. The internet is peaking right now. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to fix it. I know I'm red. My screen is red right now. All right, Ryan Yarbrough's on a bump. First pitch from Yarbrough, ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Do I think they'll cut Carrasco? I mean, I think that experiment is done. They tried. They tried. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 hit Deep to right field. Out of here. 5-0 ball game. Oh, lights out on this one pretty early. The home run. The Tigers are going yard today. Another home run given up by the Yankee pitching. Grace, just don't throw something at your TV because you don't need to break a TV. TVs are expensive nowadays. You're not surprised Kerry Carpenter slugs 650 against lefties. Ryan, what up? Says these guys stink against real pitching. Seems like it. Wow. No balls, 1 strike count. So another pathetic display by the New York Yankees out here. We are getting hammered out here. On the verge of losing their second series of the year, 0-2. The 0-2. Here's the pitch. Paints the outside corner, but does not get the call. 1-2. The 1-2. Bow. You want Kyle Tucker, even though he disappears in the postseason? Like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't be opposed to Kyle Tucker. Nah, Trey's an Orioles fan, Sean. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. Hit that like button, though, guys. If you guys haven't done so, smash that like. We did get to 55. We did get over 50, so I'm going to go ahead and gift away a membership. The pitch. Who else is watching the game? Like I said this yesterday. The Delta sign in the back where it's like the ... that's showing the path of the plane. It's very distracting. It makes me think it's the path of the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The Lulu said we must go all in on Tucker. The 1-1. That's hit. Left field, shallow left field, and Dominguez makes the catch to end the inning, but the Tigers add another one. Yankee pitching has been shit today. Guys, I will be live tomorrow, 1:10 start time for the finale of this series. Hopefully we can avoid a sweep going against Jack Flaherty. And then I will be live for the recap with Jason from 161 immediately after the game. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Yeah, my stream was messing up a little bit, Max, due to the internet, but it's I'm listening to it on my end. It seems to be all right right now. Yeah, Grace, right? You can't, like, it's very distracting with the dots. Like, I'm thinking it's coming from the pitcher. Any Yankee rookies you'd be open to extending on the team currently? Austin Wells, definitely. Austin Wells. Volpe. Volpe's probably going to get, I don't know if Volpe would be the first one. Jazz might get extended. I'd be open to extending Jazz Chisholm. Still very young. I'd be open to extending Jazz. But I think Wells definitely, Volpe should probably be the first of the kids to get extended. And then you'd probably think about Austin Wells. $12 outs to get 5 runs. Scuba might be looking for a complete, and he's in, because of how quick that last inning was, Scuba this might be complete game shutout territory. Austin Wells is too inconsistent. I mean, he's known to get off the slow starts, which he's off to a slow start. But he was in the running for Rookie of the Year last year. What are you going to do? You can't just give away everybody. Can't just give away everybody. Sometimes you got to extend somebody. Sometimes you got to let some of these kids develop. Here's Peraza. First pitch to Peraza. Should have been called a strike. Doesn't get the call. 1 ball, no strikes. Wells holds it down at the dish, though. Yeah, I like Austin Wells. The 1-0. High. 2 balls, no strike count. 2 subs from 1870, guys. Hit that subscribe. The 2-0. Ball. 3 balls, no strike count. Sean says, Wells and Volpe, extend them. I think the Yankees will extend Jazz first, though. That's the more logical move. Called a strike outside corner, 3-1. You think Wells for sure? Yeah. I mean, I do love Austin Wells, especially he's been much improved behind the plate as well. Wasn't known as a good catcher, but he's been very good. Ball high, 3, called a strike, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strike count here. Here's the 3-2. The pitch, Peraza lifts this center field right at the center fielder who makes the catch. The New York Yankees. 2 hits in the first 2 batters. Nothing since. This is why you have to get on a pitcher early. You potentially had, I'm not going to say you had Schoolboy on the ropes. But you had an opportunity to get to. Is it me getting too hyped that's freezing the stream? Because this is the second time I've gotten hyped and all of a sudden the stream is freezing. Internet's acting up right now, guys. Bear with me. I appreciate you guys. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The 1-2. Appreciate you, Delulu. Thank you. Ball outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Foul. Stays alive. That and the lineup isn't talented enough. Judge can't be the only superstar. The negativity in today's stream is crazy. Appreciate that, Robert. Thank you. The 2-2. Goldschmidt fouls it away. How much do I think Schoolboy will get? He'll get top starter money. Exactly how much? Couldn't tell you. I'd have to think about it. But he'll get top starter money. The 2-2. That's hit on the ground. To second. Second baseman boots it. Let's see what they root this. Let's see what they rule this, I should say. Tough play going to his left. See if they rule that a hit. Schoolboy is a beast. He is. That's why it's like you got to get on him early. You're choosing to be graceful with this team, but once mid-May comes around, that's around the time, dude, when it comes to around Memorial Day is who you'll really know who this team is by Memorial Day. Here's Ben Rice. First pitch to Rice, called strike. Normally, that's Gleyber Torres out there at second base stinking it up. That's 2 bad plays defensively we've seen in back-to-back games where normally it's Gleyber the one doing that. The 0-1. Foul, 0-2. Schoolboy's making this shit look easy. He's at 80 pitches. The only thing we could hope for is maybe a long inning. That's been our first base runner since the first inning. The second, third, fourth, and fifth inning, nothing. Yankee bats got to be better. Got to be better. The 0-2. Ball misses low, 1-2. Yeah, I mean, it's early in the season, Delulu, but this is the time that you also don't want to give away games, man. Not saying that we're giving away a game here because you're going against one of the best pitchers in the league, but it's like they gotta start performing better. The 1-2 that locks them up on strikes. I'm not liking this umpire's slow ass call. Here's Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the
2 subs away from 1870. Hit that subscribe, guys. Yankees are getting mowed through today. First pitch to Judge. Foul. 0-1. Judge 0 for 2 with a strikeout. We haven't had a Judge home run in a minute. Crazy thing is he actually has good numbers against Scooble, but he looks a little outmatched today. The 0-1. Ball high, 1-1. Delulu says, 1,000,000%, bro. As an active streamer who watches all the games, has umpiring been an all-time worst? It feels like we say that every year, man. The thing about it is, we're just more frustrated now because we know that there's a system that can fix this shit, and it's not here. The 1-1. Aaron Judge hits this center field, right field. Knocks it down. I'm all over the place, too. Infield single by Aaron Judge. Here's the thing, right? Everybody, I would love the Yankees to get off to a hot start, but it's still early. Judge is in his April form. I wouldn't say you can't. How are you going to say that when he's having a good start to the season? 6 home runs so far. You can't say he's off to a slow start. Here's Jazz Chisholm. First pitch to Jazz. Ball. Good take right there. 1 ball, no strike count. Ken says when he was on the bump in college, I used to love the 1-pitch outs. Absolutely. It's good when the other team makes it easy for you. The 1-0. That should have been called a strike. Doesn't get the call. 1-1. Should have been 1-1. It's 2 balls, no strike count. Herder is the lefty pitcher warming up. The blueprint is out on the Yankees too, man. Throw lefties out there and they'll struggle. Look at the Pirates series. The Pirates do nothing but lefties against us. The 2-0. Jazz pops this up. A 2-0 count. Got a fastball right down the middle. Pops it up to end the inning. Terrible. I'm going to be right back, guys. In the meantime, guys, hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe. We got 9 outs to work with. I'll be right back. All right, back. All things considered, though, Yankees suck today. This has been a good stream, and I appreciate all you guys for rocking with me, and appreciate you guys, everybody that hit that like button. Everybody that subscribes, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys. I will be live tomorrow for the finale of this series. Yarborough back out there. Yarborough trying to eat up some innings here to at least save the rest of the bullpen. Off day is Thursday though, so call to strike. No balls, 1 strike count here. The 0-1. Ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Mad Steve says, let's go Yankees. That's hit right at Jazz. 1 hopper. Jazz throws the first, gets him. 1 away. Ace, Yankees have had 116 at-bats versus left-handed relievers. The next highest team has 58 versus lefties. Oh, yeah, the formula is out, man. The formula is out. Because here's the thing. It's not just the fact that we have a lot of lefties. We have 2 switch hitters in Dominguez. And even though Cabrera has had a couple of hits this year from the right side, we have 2 switch hitters that are really left-handed batters. That's why the Yankees need that's hit to right field, base hit. That's why the Yankees need another right-handed bat desperately. Hopefully, Giancarlo Stanton can get back sooner rather than later. Because this team doesn't bode well against lefties. The formula's out. The formula is out. Throw lefties from your lineup. If you have multiple left-handed relievers, throw them out there. Because you'll either have a lefty-on-lefty matchup or you're going to turn a switch hitter around that can't hit right-handed. Here's Dylan Dingler. Homered his last at-bat. Called strike, top of the zone, 0-1. But here's the thing, though. This is a problem the Yankees need to fix sooner rather than later. You know what they're thinking, and you know how our New York Yankees think. You know it. DJ LeMahieu is coming back sooner rather than later. You know damn well they're going to insert him in the lineup immediately, and it's going to be hell for us. I have already prepared myself mentally to call a lot of DJ LeMahieu at bats. Not only is he the veteran that you know Aaron Boone loves, Aaron Judge goes to bat for him as well. He's a right-handed third baseman that they're going to insert him in immediately. I'm not telling you that that's the right move. I'm just telling you, be prepared because we know that it's coming. Especially considering that Cabrera and Peraza haven't separated themselves to earn that third base spot. So they're going to give it right to LeMahieu as soon as he comes back, especially against lefties. I'm assuming, Pablo Reyes is probably getting sent back down the second LeMahieu's available. And that's what's going to happen. We are going to have DJ LeMahieu batting ninth in his team, guarantee you, in about a week and a half. It's coming. Just prepare yourself. The 1-2 high. 2-2. Yanks have no pitching today. Oh, none at all. You're throwing out a 5th starter, if that. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. Check, swing, foul. But here's the thing. Like I said, it's still early. No, you can't. Oh, gee. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just got signed by the Blue Jays. He's not going anywhere. Stroman's is our 3rd starter for now. But once Luis Hill gets back, he'll be our 3rd starter. So, Clark Schmidt will be our 4th, and Marcus Stroman will go back to being our 5th. The contest is going to slap when DJ's back. Oh, you know it's going to. Foul. Remember when you said it was 0-1? No, I remember when you left and you unsubscribed and you came back just because you were right. Because you were worried, Travis. Don't try to act all high and mighty now. As that's hit down the line, foul. I remember. Because you just came back in here. You just resubbed. I know. Don't try to act all high and mighty now. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. Robert says we still have a chance. Look, Robert, I don't think so, man. This game was going to be tough. I was saying it yesterday when Schoolboy was on the mound. Before Schoolboy was even playing, that this was going to be a tough one. Here's Sweeney. Swing and a miss. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Trey Sweeney grounded to a double play and a flyout. Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Yarborough. 0-2. Would like for Yarborough to at least give us 1 more inning, so we have to get to that bullpen. Ace, if we make a move with Pablo Diaz, it would be DFA'd. Oh, there you go. The 0-2. We haven't seen Reyes in a minute. He's not long for this team. Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strike count. 1 subscriber away from 1870. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes to end the inning. We are headed to the 7th inning, guys. The Yankees down by 5. See if they can at least make this interesting towards the end of the game. Oh, yeah, OG. He signed a... What was it? What was Vlad's? 14 years? It wasn't 15, right? It was 14? That's going to take him to his 40s. So... that contract from Vlad is not gonna age well. Yeah, thank you, Brian. See, Brian said 14, 500 million. I wasn't sure if it was 14 or 15. So Vlad is getting 35 a year, a little over 35 a year. Oh, Brian. Oh, that's Delulu. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Got on 2 devices since you're at work. Okay, appreciate you, man. Thank you, my guy. So your real name is Brian? 35 a year to hit 30 home runs. Hey, it's not our contract. We don't got to worry about it. So Met fans were more upset than anything else because they wanted him bad. I'm not going there, OG. He's not just as good as Soto. No way. No way. No way. Soto's better than Vlad. Maybe not defensively, but Soto's better than Vlad. They both aren't really good at running the bases either. Volpe takes a ball inside. All right, Schoolboy's out of there. Maybe the Yankees can get something going now that Schoolboy's out. Got you, Delulu. Appreciate you. The 1-0. Ball. 2 balls, no strike count. I would say they're probably a little bit equal on the they're probably a little bit equal when it comes to running bases. The 2-0 called strike. Vlad is terrible at first, but do you think Vlad... Okay, that's not the point though. Is Vlad a better first baseman than Soto is a right fielder? That's my question. That's my question. And I think so. I think Vlad is a better first baseman than Soto is a right fielder. The 2-1 to Volpe. Volpe hits it right at the third baseman. Fires, gets him. Feel like Tucker's been quiet. Ace, look at the statistics on 5 years. Vladdy might have in the stats offensively. Nah, I'm looking at the eye test though too, dude. I don't think so. Here's Austin Wells. Fouls it away.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
The 0-1 to Wells. Check swing. He definitely went around on that one. 0-2. Appreciate you, Delulu. Like I said, I got to get you on, man. I got to get you on for one of the recap shows, man. I got Jason from 161 coming on this Wednesday, tomorrow. And then Sunday, no recap show on Sunday because my guy T and I are going to be on the members channel. We'll be reviewing 42, a Jackie Robinson movie, and then I'll be releasing it on Jackie Robinson Day. So I'll pick up on the recap show next Wednesday. Yeah, it's the eye test at the end of the day, man. Like, numbers can be very misleading. They really can. The 0-2. Ball outside. Thank you, for not calling that a strike. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Ian Hamilton is warming up for the Yankees. He just got activated. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. A pathetic display by this New York Yankees team today. We always ask, what would this Yankee team look like when they ran against good pitching? You're seeing it before your very eyes. You could tell these motherfuckers just want to get this game over with. Dominguez a big swing and a miss. 0-1. Have I ever been to the Jackie Robinson Museum in New York? I have not, man. I have not. You know it's early, but safe to say Detroit has elite pitching. Yankees are making them look super elite out there today. The 0-1. Wow, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. I must visit, bro. Yeah, I got to check it out, man. Jackie Robinson pioneered through all the sports. Chadwick Boseman, one of my heroes. I fucking love the movie 42. Ball outside. It's called a strike. Now the umpire wants to go home. Oh, the Yankees look like shit again today. In jeopardy of losing their second series this season. Monty says, losing to Detroit. Let's fucking go Yankees. Not today. Not today. These motherfuckers ain't got out of bed yet. You haven't watched 42 yet? Oh, bro, it's a must watch for everybody. Especially because you're a baseball content creator, man. You got to watch. Top 3 baseball movie, 42? To me, yes. It's one of my favorite sports movies in period. Sandlot's another great baseball movie as well. If we're just talking about baseball movies, which we talk about here a lot. Sandlot's another great one. 42 is my favorite. Not a big fan of A League of Their Own, but I understand the greatness behind it. Angels in the Outfield was a classic. Yeah, NFE. This team fucking blows right now, man. A rough series. With these 2 back-to-back losses, it also makes that Pirates loss fucking worse, man, because we should have fucking won that Pirates game. Yankees on the verge of losing 3 in a row for the first time this year. Field of Dreams is another classic. You're right, Sam. Field of Dreams, another classic. I haven't done that yet, Delulu, but I will during this off season. There are a couple other things I do want to do. My top 5 sports movies, that type of stuff. I haven't done that yet. But this is going to be a busy year for sports. For movies. Here's Ian Hamilton making his debut. Yeah, Norma, you know how it is. It's been one of those days. 4 home runs given up by the Yankee pitching today. Jeffrey says Sandlot is really good. Sandlot is classic, man. Sandlot is classic. That's just a feel-good, like, makes you feel like a kid again movie. First pitch from Hamilton is hit, base hit to left field. So they're welcoming Ian Hamilton with a base hit. Hit number 9. 61 is a great baseball movie, and The Pride of the Yankees is a classic, is what Ken says. Hanging breaking ball from Ian Hamilton gets hammered to left field. Hot take, but the plot of Sandlot 2 is so good. The Rookie, Antonio says. There are a lot of good baseball movies. I feel like baseball is a good sport to make good movies out of. First pitch, wow, 0-1. Hey Ace, you forget another movie, Mr. 3000. That's actually very underrated. I think that movie's entertaining. I'm not putting it up there with the top echelon of sports movies, but I do think it's entertaining. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. Sandlot, remember kids' heroes get remembered, but legends never die. I might have to add that in there. I'm gonna have to add that drop. I got a Sandlot jersey too over there. I got Benny the Jet. It's over there somewhere. Love that jersey. Major League is another good one. You're right. The 0-2. Ball. Trouble with a curve. I thought it was okay. One ball, 2 strike count. All right, well, it looks like all my fit. I'm going to have to switch to the fitted hats I haven't been wearing because all of them are getting L's lately. Ball high. This Father's Day fit is about to get his first L of the season. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Checks at first. He's safe. Sure. Adios. You know what, Travis? You don't even got to hit that unsubscribe. I got your back, bro. Hey, I got you. Adios. The 2-2. Check swing. Foul tip into the glove. Gets him down on strikes. 1 away. Moneyball. Moneyball is good from like an analytical point of view, no doubt. I don't think it's a good baseball movie, but it's just a good from a perspective movie. First pitch, high. 1 ball, no strike count. I mean, you know how it is. You know how it is, Delulu. You know the negativity, especially when the Yankees are losing. You know people are gonna be coming in and out. You know how that goes. The 1-0. Everybody's big and bad when they're typing on the computer. That's how it is. Jeffrey says, I hope to see you guys in the playoffs. Who's your team, Jeffrey? Are you a Tigers fan? Armani says, favorite movie of all time is Field of Dreams. The 2-0. Ball. 3-0. You know what's crazy though? The dude was like, Travis was like, oh, I'm going to unsubscribe from this channel. But he subscribed to me from 2 different accounts. So that's crazy. Yeah. Bottom of the 7th inning. Runner on first, 1 away. In there for a strike, 3-1. I'm going to unsubscribe from this bad channel from all my accounts that I subscribe to you on. What kind of shit is that? Get a life. Get a life. 3 balls, 1 strike count. Appreciate that, OG. Thank you. Double play would be nice here. How long have I been streaming? I just hit my 2-year anniversary in March. I am in my 3rd year. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Come on, strike him out, Hamilton. Oh yeah, you know Armani. They still watching, but he's not gonna comment. You know, I just don't get it. Get a life. Get a life. But you know you're doing well when the trolls pop in here. That's how it is. 3 balls, 2 strike count right down the middle. Ian Hamilton says, "Can I help you?" Carpenter says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking for out number 2." Here's Riley Green. 2 outs here. That's hit off the glove of the pitcher. Volpe's there, fires, gets him. That ends the inning. All right, 6 outs. Come on, Yankees. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys smash that subscribe. That's what's up. That's what's up, Jeff. Like I said, you guys are off to a good start, man. What was your thoughts, Jeffrey, right, when you guys actually got Gleyber Torres? Because you know how much of a headache he was for us last year. So what were your thoughts when you found out that Detroit Tigers signed Gleyber? Appreciate that, Antonio. Appreciate you, my dude. Sean says the rookie with Dennis Quaid was great. That's a solid one. Solid. Opening day tweets about Gleyber from the Tigers fans had me weak. Yeah. Because didn't he come out immediately? Didn't he make an error in the first game? And us as Yankee fans are like, we feel your pain. It's like that one meme talking about Gleyber makes an error like first time. Up and coming schedule for the Yankees. The game is on 1:10 on Prime tomorrow. Day off on Thursday. Then we're hitting a little bit of a rough patch in the schedule. The Giants, the Royals, and then we got a 4-game set against Tampa. They always play us tough. First pitch to Grisham, ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. All right, this is what I like to see in these type of games, right? I think the game is over from this point, right? But I want to see something that you can take into tomorrow's ball game called strike 1-1. Tomorrow's starters, Jack Flaherty, another good pitcher, versus our ace, Max Fried. The 1-1, and therefore strike 1-2. Ace, I got handed to Detroit. You got handed to the Detroit Tigers today. They're kicking our ass. Yeah, sometimes you got to tip your cap, but the Yankees are also playing like shit today. How awesome has Grish been? Grisham's been a godsend so far, man. Especially considering the shit that Cody Bellinger's been going through this last week with the back stiffness, and then that. Imagine where we'd be without him. As that's a broken bat, and the pitcher catches it behind his back. Off the broken bat, the pitcher caught the ball and dodged the bat at the same time. What a play right there by the pitcher. That's just how it is. Just one of those games again today, Yankee fans.
Hang on to your hats, folks, because you ain't seen
Here's Peraza, takes the first pitch. Right field. Right fielder makes the catch. Yankees are trying to go home. They're like, yo, we got ourselves a day game we can hit the nightlife in Detroit. Let's all go get chicken wings and all get food poisoning together. Because I felt like I ate some of those chicken wings because this game is making me sick. It's making me want to vomit. Holy shit, this game has been terrible for us today.
Holy shit.
Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Ball outside. 2-0. Fernando Cruz is warming up. Yankees are 4 outs away from their first shutout of the year. The 2-0. Ball. 3-0. John says no wings for him. Yeah. Appreciate you, Savia. Savia says it's just not all. It's just not all day. Our day, I think he's meant to say. Still enjoying the stream while you're at work, and I appreciate you, Savius. Cold strike 3-1. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. The 3-1. Cold strike. 3-2. The 3-2. Goldschmidt hits this down the line, fair ball. Goldschmidt's second hit caroms off the wall, takes a turn, stays at first base. So Paul Goldschmidt having himself a game today. He's the only motherfucker that's come out and play. Tip of the cap to Paul Goldschmidt. He's not reining in one bit. Here's Ben Rice. First pitch to Rice. Cold strike. 0-1. Goldschmidt has 3 hits today. The Yankees have 5. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Crazy how the guys I expect the least from are the ones that are crushing it today. Yeah. 5 hits, 3 from Goldschmidt, 1 from Rice, 1 from Judge. Outside of that, nothing. I don't even know if we have an extra base hit in today's game. We don't. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Thank you for playing, Rice. That was easy. Where's that Staples? I got to add that Staples sound effect. That was easy. Because that's all it is. Been easy as shit for the Tigers today. 3 outs away from ending this embarrassing game. Hopefully we get them tomorrow because these guys have been dog shit today.
No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
All right, let me check on something real quick. So the stream did have a little bit of a glitch today. Could have just been the internet was acting up for that time frame, but outside of that, it's been fine. He was concerned for Goldie's age, but he was wrong. I mean, he still, you know, if he gives us anything, it's better than what Rizzo gave us last year. Yankee bats will have to go nuclear this year in order for the Yankees to get another shot at Ohtani. That's even if they make it. Insert Charles Barkley, just terrible. Yeah. Trey, 1, we're still better than y'all. That's for certain. And 2, it's 11 games into the season. I honestly don't think Ohtani's. I honestly don't think the Dodgers are going to make it. I think the Phillies are going to knock them out. I said it earlier. I got Yankees and Phillies in the World Series this year. There's no guarantee when you get to the playoffs that the NL in general is stacked, Brian. Look, no one expected the Giants to be this good either. I mean, they're off to a hot start. The Padres are a good team. The Diamondbacks are a good team. Phillies are a good team. Atlanta, ooh, then nobody expect them to get off to the start that they're at. I think at some point in time, they'll stabilize themselves at some point. The Mets are off to a decent start. But I don't think it's guaranteed. It's not guaranteed for the Dodgers to get there. Fernando Cruz is up. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, baseball's a marathon. I mean, they can, they can turn it around. What's up, Beetlebug? Just got home from work. What a bummer. That it's been. That it's been. First pitch to Torkelson. Catches his zone, but does not get the call. 1 ball, no strike count. Aaron Jacobs is in the building. Says, let's go Yankees. What up, dude? What's up, Aaron? The 1-0. In there for a strike. This has been an easy, smooth-flowing game. Yankees haven't done much again, and it's led to about a 2-hour game, so it gives me plenty of time to work on the review that I have to work on after this. So, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. I'll probably get myself some food first. The 1-2. I think he's got good stuff. He's gotten hit around. He's gotten hit around a lot, but I think Cruz has got some good stuff. The 1-2, swing and a miss, as you saw right there. That splitter is deadly. Mark says retire this hat. We're still 2-1 with this hat. Why would I retire it? We're about to be 2-1 with this. Giants and Padres are scoping for the Dodgers, what Jeffrey says. Norman says, what am I going to eat? Okay. It's my eldest aunt's birthday today, right? She just turned 90. So my family's going to the Rican Chef, which is a Puerto Rican place here. Fly ball to center field. Grisham makes the catch. So I'm probably getting some Spanish food tonight, but I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I'm thinking about getting Filipino food. Since this game sucks, might as well talk food. Yeah, right? Have I ever tried Yoma Hibachi? I have not. Where's it at? I've been looking to go to a hibachi place soon. Here's Zach McKinstry. He's 2 for 2. Sack fly, home run, single, and 2 RBIs. First pitch, ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Ball misses low. Come on, Ump. I thought you wanted to go home, bro. You were opening up the zone a lot last inning. Come on. 2 balls, no strike count. Here's the 2-0. Paints the bottom of the zone. 2-1. The 2-1 is popped up. Left side, foul territory. Peraza has got room. He's under it, makes the catch. All right, so we're headed to the 9th inning. See if the Yankees have some fight in them and can at least get home some runs. We'll see.
Little fight in you. I like that.
Judge, Jazz, and Volpe. What a shit game for the Yankees, man. The crazy thing is, well, they have 9 strikeouts, so it's very possible they can get another double-digit strikeout game. Every game this year has either been like double-digit runs scored or double-digit strikeouts. So It's at Lansdowne Commons. I was just there yesterday. And besides Starbucks at Witch Duck, Princess Anne. Okay, I might have to check it out. Aaron, man, you don't be inviting me out, man. Hit me up. $90 is a legendary number. I hope that we could all make it there one day. Actually, Trey, nah. I think we're straight. I think we're good. No one's really okay. To be honest with you, right? And you know I'm as honest as I'm as real as I can be, right? People haven't brought him up that much this year, as much as I thought it would be. Like, because this Yankee lineup is good, but they're, you know, they underperform at times. Dude, we're still leading the league in home runs, up there in runs scored, but it's like, you know, I think we're fine. We've had stinkers. We're about to lose 3 in a row. Any update on Big G's return? Haven't heard anything, but the last thing that I did hear was pretty positive, though. I do think he'll be back at some point this year. The question is to you, Trey. Are you missing Corbin Burns? Are you missing Anthony Santander? I think y'all are missing them more than we're missing Soto. Here's the captain, Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT.
Aaron Judge does have a single. First pitch to the captain. One around, 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Check swing, went around again. Aaron Judge, man. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Judge hits this shallow center field. That dunks in for a hit. No hustle by the Tigers center fielder. Green was just kind of just nonchalantly going after that, Trent Grisham style. Here's Jazz Chisholm. So Judge ends up with 2 hits today. Doesn't really do much. Our 4 through 9 hitters, all donuts today. Here's Jazz, called strike. Doesn't get the call in the outside corner, 1-0. The 1-0. Second pitch to Jazz, cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Here's the 1-1. Jazz shows bunt. Bunts it down. The pitcher fields, fires, gets it. I don't like that, man. I really don't. I understand you're trying to bunt for a hit, but I don't like that in that situation. We've been doing this the last 3 games. I don't know if Boone is telling them to do that because you're trying to beat the shift over, but the last 3 games we've done that. The stream is messing up just as the game is about to end. The stream has been shit today. The first pitch to Volpe. Called strike. No balls, 1 strike count. Like, I get what you're trying to do. What's up, T? I get what you're trying to do, but you're not executing it good. Ball misses low, 1-1. My guy T is in the building. What's up, T? The 1-1. Here's the pitch. Ball. 2-1. But that's like 3 games in a row that the Yankees are trying to bunt for a hit because we're not hitting. So, with runners in scoring position today, the Yankees are 0 for 4. 5 left on base. Tigers are 1 for 3. But the home run has benefited them today. You're doing school in a hotel room right now as Volpe takes a big hack and a miss 2-2. Are you not home? You on the road? 2 balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. High. 3 balls, 2 strike count. You should be having fun with the kiddos on vacation. Okay, what are they on spring break? Austin Wells is on deck. Here's the 3-2. Ball. Walked him. She told me to walk this way. Anthony Volpe draws a walk. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Drove to Arizona tomorrow. Driving to San Diego for the rest of the week. Nice. Yeah, I want to go to San Diego. I want to go to San Diego Comic-Con. I hear that shit is lit. Watch Wells hit like a home run here just to give us some hope that, okay, here we go. Yankees come back and then nothing. First pitch to Wells. Ball outside. One ball, no strike count. Wells hit up the middle. This could be a double play to end the game. Steps on the bag. That does it. GG's as the New York Yankees drop 3 in a row with a 5-0 loss to the Detroit Tigers. Oh, that's going to do it, guys. Just in time because the stream is freezing again. This has not been a good day for the stream, at least for my internet signal. Whoa. All right, guys. Look, I'm going to head out of here. Terrible game by the Yankees. The stream is just freezing, and I'm just gonna head out of here before it actually cuts off because my internet signal is struggling today. So, but I do appreciate you guys. I will be live tomorrow, 1 o'clock start time for the finale of the series where the Yankees look to avoid the brooms again. And then I will be live with Jason from 161 right after the game. We will be recapping this series loss by the New York Yankees. Yeah, this has been a rough one, but hopefully we get them tomorrow because these guys, all of us in the chat got as many runs scored as the Yankees did today. Terrible performance. Hopefully we get them tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace. Adios.